My name is Chaitanya Krishna. My roll number is 19. I am from section ITA and my topic is a history of programming languages. Introduction. In today's world, computer programming is required to keep the systems and devices we use every day operating smoothly. Programming languages enable humans to interact with machines and make them perform necessary operations. Humans and machines process information differently, and programming languages are the key to bridging the gap between the people and computers. The first programming language, 1883. The first programming language was developed in 1883 when Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage worked together on the analytical engine, which was a primitive mechanical computer. Lovelace was able to discern the importance of numbers, realizing that they could represent more than just numerical values of things. Lovelace wrote an algorithm for the analytical engine, the first computer program to compute Bernoulli numbers. The second language, assembly language, was found in 1949 and it was first used as a type of computer programming language that was able to simplify machine code to language which is necessary for telling a computer what to do. Programs written in assembly can execute faster, while programs written in C are easier to develop and maintain. Assembly does not provide the portability and source code specific to a processor because assembly instructions depend on the processor architecture used. Third language, in 1952, Autocode. Autocode was a generic term for a family of early computer programming languages. The first was developed by Alec Glennie for the Mark I computer at the University of Manchester in the UK. Some consider Autocode to be the first compiled computer programming language, meaning that it can be translated directly into machine code using a compiler. His main goal was increased comprehensibility in the programming of Mark I machines, which were known for their particularly abstruse machine code. Although the resulting language was much cleaner and clearer than the machine code, it was still very machine dependent. Fourth language. In 1957, Fortran was a computer programming language created by John Backus for complicated scientific, mathematical, and statistical work. Fortran stands for Formula Translation. It is one of the oldest computer programming languages which is still used today. Fortran is a natively parallel programming language with intuitive array-like syntax to communicate data between CPUs. You can run almost the same code on a single CPU, on a shared memory multi-core system, or on a distributed memory HPC, or any other cloud-based system. The fifth language. In 1958, ALGOL was a programming language created by a committee for scientific use. ALGOL stands for Algorithmic Language. ALGOL served as a starting point in the development of languages such as Pascal, C, and C++, and also Java. To recap, ALGOL is a computer language designed specifically for calculation. It isn't seen much today, but it provided us with many present-day programming language features, which include BNF notation, statement blocks, parameter passing, dynamic arrays, and also reserved words. QBasic. The name QBasic is an acronym for Quick Beginners All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. It was developed and launched by Microsoft in the year 1991 and it is considered to be one of the most ideal languages for absolute beginners. It was intended as a replacement for GWBasic. QBasic was based on earlier QBasic 4.5 compiler. It does not produce .exe files but Instead, it generates files with extensions like .bas, which can only be executed immediately by the built-in QBasic interpreter. It is based on DOS operating systems, but it can also be executed on Windows. COBOL. COBOL was designed in 1959 by CODASYL and was partially based on the programming language Flowmatic designed by Grace Hopper. It was created as a part of a US Department of Defense effort to create a portable programming language for data processing. COBOL is primarily used in business, finance, and administrative systems for companies and also for governments. Thank you.